All right, well, today is May 5th, as in Revenge of the 5th, and I got my Star Wars gear on, even got my Vader pants on. So what's been going on? At the beginning of this video, you're going to see a couple weigh-ins. I weighed in mid-April and kind of didn't make any progress between mid-April and May. And I'm really glad I took a break from the dieting and did what we call reverse dieting, where I worked my calories back up so that instead of needing 1,800 calories a day to stay stable, I could eat somewhere around like 2,500 calories a day to stay stable. Because an article came out about these people on The Biggest Loser and how most of them gained back like 100 plus pounds. Very few people are actually able to maintain their weight loss. And I think part of it is when you crash diet and you kind of do something unsustainable, if you don't have a plan for long term how you're going to cope after that, I think, you're going to fail. And I kind of guess I went through that myself. I just kind of hit a plateau on my weight loss even after, I don't know, around April I started saying to myself, I want to lose weight again. I just couldn't do it. So I'm experimenting with something that is a little different. It's called intermittent fasting. And the idea is, hey, if you're only going to eat 2,000 calories a day, rather than trying to eat 6 350 calorie meals, right? Which a 350 calorie meal is just, it's like a bite of something. It's nothing. The idea is to try to kind of stave off your hunger until you really are hungry, and then eat some big meals, like maybe 2 1,000 calorie meals, like 2 big filling meals, rather than all these little meals throughout the day. I don't know, there's pluses and minuses. I think the general thinking is that smaller meals throughout the day is really good for athletic performance. You kind of have the fuel. But for me, I just noticed like I can get up in the morning and 8 a.m., 7 a.m., not really be that hungry and just wolf down like 1,000 calorie bowl of oatmeal and just do great, feel great. But in the meantime, I've already got 1,000 calories towards my maybe 2,000, 2,500 calorie limit for the day, which makes it tough. So I've been trying to pay attention to when am I really hungry? And when does my body actually say I'm hungry? Because a lot of times I get up and I'm not hungry. And to me, if you're trying to lose weight and you're eating when you're not hungry, that's almost crazy. I don't know. I have to say though, there's been points in my life where just eating a lot of meals during the day has worked really well for me. And even eating when I'm not hungry has worked. So who knows? But this seems to be working. Yesterday I made it till about 2 p.m. Then I had a little snack, and then I had to go, you'll see a little bit of the footage here in this video, to an event with a bunch of food trucks. And, when you've only had 500 calories and you have to go to an event with food trucks, that's tough. So anyway, here is some lifting and some eating and some of my struggles with the scale. So enjoy. What? Back on track. All right, let's see where we're at. May 4th. May the 4th be with you. I think that's good. All right. Okay, so I just kind of want to show you here. Basically, it's my 45, 35, 25, and then a little 10-pounder on the edge here. Whoops. A little 10-pounder. I'm not sure if you can see that upside down. But what I wanted to show you is that I've only got, this little 2.5 pound. I've only got a handful of weights. There's really not a lot of weights left. So I'm about to be able to deadlift as much weight as I own. That's a pretty big milestone for me. Sorry, my hair's so crazy. So anyway, that's about that. Also, a buddy of mine brought over a skateboard, which is pretty cool. And I used to skateboard a very long time ago. So kind of was trying that out, see if I was still a little steady on my feet. So maybe I'll get some footage of an old guy skateboarding here in a little bit too. All right, back to the workout. You try to take us lost before the head explodes. All right, I am actually in the middle of my workout. So when you're watching this is just after I deadlifted 275 pounds. It's getting pretty late, 9:52. I normally don't like to work out this late, but I'm doing this intermittent fasting thing, which is essentially, since I'm trying not to eat that many calories, like 2,000 calories a day, I'm trying to have like two big meals, like maybe 800, 900 calorie meals, 800 calorie meals with maybe a couple snacks in between. So I had a big lunch, I had a couple snacks, and I'm just kind of thinking to myself, I am going to be super freaking hungry after this workout. Man, I haven't done this in a long time. I'm out of practice. I'm going to be super hungry after this workout, so why don't I get my meal ready ahead of time? So here kind of is what I'm looking at. This is really exciting. I like eating stuff that I just feel like is nutritious, and when I'm doing this intermittent fasting, I actually have enough calories that I can kind of put together these nutritious combos I really like. So this is blueberries in a little strainer. I just washed them. I've got some protein powder. This is a protein powder I got at Costco. It's like a cookies and cream one. It's not the best, but in oatmeal, it's decent. And today, weirdly enough, I was actually low on fat. So I'm having some good fats in the form of walnuts, which are amazing in my oatmeal. And this Diet 7-Up really saved me today. I was really quite hungry earlier, and that kind of helped me. Although there's some problems. There's some problems with these fake sugars, but anyway. Here is my oatmeal that I cooked earlier. You know, I'm just remembering that my stove, my stove's fine, but my microwave is freaking just broken. It will like not heat up anything at the moment. So, this guy's coming over tomorrow morning to get that fixed. So I'm gonna have to reheat my oatmeal on the stove, which will be probably not a big deal, but just something I haven't done before. So anyway, the snack is about ready, and I'm just starting to feel hungry because I haven't kind of had that second meal. I've only had about 1,200 calories today, which is not enough food. So, I don't know. Maybe I just need an excuse to take a break after that 275-pound deadlift. It's time to get back in there. So, here we go. Too soon in on the program. And I'm also trying to, you have to keep in mind that there's also other lifts that I'm doing. I keep that in mind. But I also have goals besides just the big four.
Rated right here in carbs. So check it out real quick. This is my first time using this new lens, so bear with me, guys. Everything showing pretty good, B? Okay, let me show you these Cheerios we got right here. Denise likes these things. I'm not really big on these. They taste fucking delicious, though. I will give you that. These are delicious. Okay, but these are for Denise right here. She loves these things. Check it out right here. One serving is 22 grams of carbs. This is 28 grams. 28 grams of cereal is not a lot of cereal, which is...
All right, so this is kind of one of those weird moments that you have when you're doing something like this. I did my front squats, 3 sets of 6 with 135 pounds. That's the most I think I've ever done with the front squats like that, so that feels good. I've been hoping to do 5 sets, but time's just running out, and I don't know, I'm feeling a little beat up from the deadlifts yesterday, so gonna pause early. That's kind of the beauty of lifting 6 days a week is I deadlifted yesterday. I squatted 3 days ago, and so I don't really feel too bad about it. And I'm getting ready to go on a walk. So the only problem is the walk, which you'll see here in a minute, is to this food truck event, which is going to be hard. So here we go. I've been good all day, but these food trucks might get me, so we'll see how it goes. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that video. That's kind of a couple days worth of stuff that happened. I am happy to say that I actually made it through. I didn't eat at those food trucks that day, despite I wasn't really hungry. It's funny, I wasn't really hungry, but when everybody's like eating stuff, it's really hard not to kind of join in. So I did have a tater tot and a French fry, which I'm totally cool with, but it's just like you see, hey, you want a beer, you want a beer, you want a beer, and it's like, it's hard sometimes to say no to that stuff, I feel. So, and then late last night, after I got done my workout at around like 10 o'clock, I had a big old like 1,200 calorie meal and went to bed and slept like a baby. It was awesome. And the scales definitely was showing it. So that was cool. And I guess in the next video, you'll see what my dinner is tonight. Because I didn't eat today till about 4 o'clock for the first time, which is, I don't know, maybe it's a little too crazy. And then I had some of my yogurt with protein powder that I like. And I had a banana, and Larissa should be home soon, and we'll go out to dinner, and I'm sure I'll get something pretty crazy for dinner. I'm excited. So, all right, this one's done. Thanks, everybody.